Okay, here's a look at the emini S&P for Wednesday, March the 2nd, 2011. We had mentioned on yesterday's video that we were looking at the 1300 and especially 1297. Here's 1297 here. And then on the upside, we were looking at 9 and then 13. And here's 1300 here. So looking at these profiles here, this is what occurred yesterday. It was a big down day. This is what occurred overnight, and then this is what occurred during the regular trading hours today. So the market dipped ever so slow, a little bit, ever so slightly, just 3 ticks below the 1297. Opened above 1300 in the regular trading hours. Hit around, I believe it was 975 early in the day, and then pulled back to about 6 and change here. So our resistance in the 9 worked pretty good, but then it came up and it tested the 13 and then came all the way back down, and it ended up by closing of the day at 06. So we're still looking really at relatively speaking, major resistance here around the 13, and I would say probably in around 4 for the support, with the major support being down here at 97. If the market can hold below 97, that's very, very bearish. If it gets back up above 13, then we'd probably be looking at 20, and then probably 24 as a couple of likely target areas to the upside. So a bit of consolidation today. Interesting to note that there wasn't really much follow through. If some selling does come in, though, and that's a possibility, watch out for that 97. It could drop another 30 points after that. We do, of course, have jobless claims tomorrow because it's Thursday, and we also have the ISM numbers at 10 o'clock Eastern Time. Taking a look at the profiles here for the regular trading hours, we, of course, use them as well in our analysis. As far as our trades were concerned today, we were fortunate. We got a lot of good trades today, or we had several trades. Here's the, you can see this was actually 3 in one. That was a short trade there. The red down arrow, red down arrow, red down arrow. So those were our short trades today. And here is our long trades, which is the up blue arrow. And so we actually ended up by having 5 trades today. Interesting to note that today's range was, I think it was about 12 or so points, a lot, which is kind of average for right now. Yesterday was, of course, a huge range, but we only had a couple of trades yesterday. Was today we had 5 of them, and we took them all. And so this is the first one. It had a nice move higher. Came back, stopped us at break even on the second part, but hit our first 2 objectives. This is our second trade here, which is a short. Came in here, also hit our second objective, although we were not filled on the second objective, so only profits on the first half of that trade. This is our third trade here, and you can see that when it's a long trade, this one is it took a while to actually get triggered because there's a blue dashed line there that shows the entry price. So entered here, it did move up to our first target, actually moved a point in our favor. So that trade ended up by being a break even. We had a trade over here. This particular trade here did not fill us here. We ended up by getting filled over here. So that was the 4th trade of the day. It did come down, hit our first and second objective, but then stopped us at a break even on the final 1/4 of the position. And our 5th trade of the day was over here. We ended up by exiting that trade here after 10 minutes. You can see the entry right there for a break even. So 5 trades today in a market that was consolidating, moving back and forth, and we really do expect to see more of the same tomorrow, unless we can get, we've sort of got that area below 4 but above 97. We've got the area above 14 but below 20. Otherwise, likely to be contained between 4 and 14 is what it's looking like right now. So that's how we're taking a look at the market, and it's good to see obviously some more trades set up and trigger for us here. So it was a nice moving day here, and really did move between the areas that we had anticipated. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. Always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. Don't hesitate in getting a hold of us. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for watching the video. See you again tomorrow.